TikTok divorcees, this one's for you. Did you guys have like a straw that broke the camel's back, something that completely sealed the deal for your divorce? If so, do you want to share? If not, I'll share. So not many people know, but my husband actually left me, y'all. So a lot of you guys met me when I was traveling full-time in my schoolie named Domino, and my husband and I, we had got on the road, and we've been traveling on the road for a year full-time. And this was peak COVID time frame. So everybody, you know, was getting the shots and like all of this stuff. And earlier that year I had caught COVID, but I fought it off, you know, just by my natural antibodies. And I was someone who was against getting the shot. Now, this isn't, you know, a back and forth to start the argument, you know, get the shot, don't get the shot type thing. But I served in the Air Force for 11 years. And during that time in the military, I had no say of what was coming into my body. We had to get shots. I worked medical, so every time it was a new flu shot, we got that. And you know, everything, I had no control over the types of immunizations I was receiving. So when this COVID shot came about, I was completely against it, because I'm like, no, I don't have a job that requires me to get a shot, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to continue to let my natural immune system fight whatever it is off. And yeah, so my husband and I, we were in the mountains, and this conversation came up again, and he was just like, I can't do it anymore. And he was talking about our marriage, because I was just not gonna get the shot. And for him, that shot was not only like health wise, but at that point in time, you had to have a COVID shot in order to travel. And I told him, like, I'm just not gonna travel to places that require me to get a COVID shot. And you know, he was just really upset about it. So he left me in the mountains, y'all. In the mountains of Oregon. We were driving 2 different vehicles. I had Domino and also the Madame Berry, which was our 4x4 Volvo. He left me in the mountains. He took Buddha, the pug, and I took Jada, and we went our separate ways and ended up getting a divorce, all because of a COVID shot. So yeah. And I say all that to say this. Last year I traveled. Last year, you know, I went to Guam, I went to Mexico, and went to the Bahamas. But this year, like, I already went to Curacao, and now in 2 days I'll leave out for an 18-night cruise, and then in May I go to Mexico, then another 10-night cruise, and then August kicks off my 75 days straight of traveling, and I'll be going over to Singapore and Tokyo, Yokohama. Like, I'm gonna be traveling, my friends. And to think that the straw that broke the camel's back was me not getting a COVID shot, because it limited our travels. And look at me now. Look at me now. I'm getting passport stamps with no COVID shot. So for people who get pushed, or they feel like they're being forced to make decisions that they don't really want to make, sometimes you just have to, they've been using stand on business now these days. The kids have been doing that whole stand on business. But you know, what is not meant for you won't be for you, and what's meant for you will be for you. I want to travel, and guess what? There's no COVID shot that is required for me to travel to all of these places on my time. So just know, you can't take everybody with you to your next destination. So I guess it all worked out how it was supposed to work out.